Today really did make you want to stay in bed.
Yeah, it kind of was one of those days, especially when that early morning rumble of thunder. Oh, just pull those blankets back over you and stay in bed. Yes, those sensual showers. Those sensual showers. All right, well, sensual showers with Charisse?
Wait, never mind.
I know it's after 10, but it's a family show.
WWL After Dark.
All right, no, that's at 10:30. All right, we are under dry conditions now. No showers, sensual or otherwise, around. And we're also under mostly clear skies. I think we'll stay under mostly clear skies through the night. Looks like maybe a little high cloudiness moving in a little bit later on. But clouds will generally be increasing early tomorrow morning. And then eventually, as we were mentioning at the top of the newscast, some scattered showers by the afternoon. May still be relatively dry for the lunch hour, but more rain starts to fire up along a front that will be moving in. Few isolated downpours, low and threat severe. We'll kind of break that down in just a moment. A pretty crescent moon out over the Crescent City this evening under those clear skies. 78 degrees, high humidity, and termites abound. 3-mile wind, so light winds at the moment, so kind of a stagnant air mass. We're in the 70s on both sides of the lake, and the dew point's also in the 70s, so we're not going to be cooling down much, although we would with those clear skies. The humidity will not allow that to happen. So more scattered, another round of storms tomorrow with the low risk of severe. Few isolated downpours possible. Could see some localized street flooding, especially in the metro area, only because the ground is now saturated. As our cold front arrives with less humid air on the way this weekend, the last day of May, first day of June, will really feel a whole lot nicer thanks to this deepening upper trough. There are some storms associated with that system. Now, by the time that front gets to us, not really anticipating any strong storms. Again, one rogue strong storm possible with that low-end threat of severe weather. I think more than anything, we'll have to watch for some isolated street flooding. Downpour here and there is possible with the street or with the ground saturated. It wouldn't take much. That will primarily be during the afternoon. Now, this model, notice 6:30, has all of the rainfall gone. So one model kind of lingers our rain into the night. The other, well, keeps us dry, or at least drying out. So we will see when exactly that rain ends. The good news, though, is that by Saturday, aside from some high clouds, we are going to stay under mostly sunny skies, and it'll feel a whole lot nicer. Dew points in the 60s are not too far to the north, but this next air mass coming in will likely send dew points into the 50s as this strong upper trough brings in a very late season cold front, and that good feel air will be with us. Definitely Saturday, you will feel the difference. It'll start to turn a little bit more humid on Sunday with a southerly wind coming back in, but even Sunday, June 1st, dew points in the lower mid-60s would not feel bad at all. We do start to feel a little bit more muggy, or that mugginess, as we head later into the week, with those dew points returning to the low and mid-70s, which is pretty typical for summertime. Again, that low-end threat for severe weather with the cold front approaching. The greater threat is going to be a little bit more removed to our east, so not anticipating much in the way of severe storms, maybe a few downpours. Less humid, though, a nice weekend. We are warming up, though, as we head back into the first several days of, or heading into the first several days of June, with highs back in the 90s next week.